Welcome to Old is Gold Wisdom, friends. If you are between 70 and 80 years old and can still manage the following 8 things, you are truly one of a kind and may very well reach 100. You are genuinely fortunate. Today, I will share with you that if you are in your 70s and can still do these 8 things, you are truly rare and exceptional. We all hope to live a long life, but it often does not happen the way we wish. Many never even reach 70. What is even more painful is that some do turn 70, but their health starts to fall apart quickly. They can no longer move on their own, and they need constant help from others. You will notice that the age from 70 to 75 is a very crucial time. If you get past this phase well, you have a good chance of reaching 80 and beyond. Take a look at yourself. If you can still do the following, then you are truly special, and that is something to be grateful for. 1. Your body is still strong enough to handle daily tasks. Being able to care for yourself is the biggest gift for older people. Eating a simple bowl of vegetables by yourself is better than someone feeding you while you pay them. $10,000 a month. Good health not only makes your life easier, but also keeps you from becoming a burden to your children. No parent wants their children to struggle because of them. So staying healthy is extremely important. When you are in good health, you can cook, go shopping, do household chores, and maybe even support your children in small ways. Staying active brings purpose and joy. The best way to stay healthy is not by eating expensive meals or going to luxury retreats. It is by keeping a good attitude. When your mind is peaceful, your whole body feels better. As you grow older, your physical strength naturally reduces, so it becomes more important to look after your health. Daily exercise and staying happy go a long way in keeping you fit. A positive mindset is the best medicine. Try to see things in a good light. Stay calm, because anger harms the body. Living with joy each day eases your heart and reduces stress and fear, which leads to better health. If you are healthy, you can enjoy your life. But poor health causes stress to your children and your spouse. And if your children do not understand your needs, they may begin to ignore you, leaving you feeling lonely in old age. These days, many seniors enjoy active retirement. Some dance in parks, go on hikes, or travel with their friends. Others stay home and enjoy hobbies like reading, writing, calligraphy, or gardening. The best way to stay healthy is to stay cheerful, eat well, get enough sleep, and take proper rest. This helps your fitness in the long run. Your body is your foundation. Treat it with care. Keep your mind light, let things go, avoid anger, and keep moving your body to stay fit. 2. Your mind is still alert, and you can see through when others try to deceive you. Many elderly people become confused or forgetful. With just a bit of distraction, they can be tricked into buying useless financial products or unnecessary health supplements. Such scams can quickly drain their life savings. What is worse is that after losing, many elderly people do not even realize when they have been scammed, and the results can hurt not just them, but also their families. After turning 70, you can act like you are not fully aware, but inside, you should stay sharp. Be alert about what is happening around you. Some shady businesses try to gain your trust using free gifts, emotional attention, regular social events, and thank you programs. They do this to collect your personal details about your health, your finances, and who you trust. Then they try to sell you various health products. It is best to avoid offers like expert advice, free checkups, free health lectures, tours, or any event that is not held at a reliable and official place. This way, you protect yourself not just from scams, but also from falling into superstitions. 3. Your financial condition is still stable, and you do not depend on your children for money. Having money that you do not use is not a problem. But living without money while you are still alive is very difficult. It is normal for older people to ask their children for help. But if they have to give money regularly for years, they may become upset, especially if they are struggling themselves. Or without work, if you have your own pension and some savings, it becomes easier to manage your life without asking your children for help. Owning your own home is a big plus. You will not need to depend on your children's approval or live under someone else's control. You may still have many years to live, so take your spending seriously. Be independent and only accept help from your children when really needed. This keeps financial stress away and avoids arguments over money. 4. You can still talk openly with your children without constant arguments. Many older people feel ignored because they speak too much about the past or hold on to old thinking that does not match today's world. Old age often brings fear and makes conversations difficult, but elderly people who can still communicate well are those who stay flexible and understand others. Ask yourself why your grandchildren should treat you with love and respect. Everything in life changes with time. To be trusted and respected, you must give emotional support that feels steady and sincere. Elders who provide comfort during hard times without nagging or complaining are more likely to be valued. 5. Your spouse is still by your side, and it is your lifelong partner. A woman named Annette once said, "I am over 70 and still ride my scooter to drop the kids off, shop for groceries, cook, clean the house, and care for my husband. He enjoys himself while I keep working. Is it tiring? Yes, but I feel proud." Having your original life partner means you still have emotional support. Even if your spouse cannot do much physically, their presence gives strength. Compared to couples who marry late in life, original couples have built deeper bonds over the years. Later life marriages often lack that emotional connection and are more about practical needs. As the saying goes, husband and wife are like birds in the same forest. When trouble comes, they may fly apart. If even lifelong couples can be shaken by personal interests, then couples who marry later usually have even weaker connections. Such relationships are mostly for day-to-day needs, not deep love. My neighbor is one example. After his wife passed away, he raised his daughter on his own. Later, his family encouraged him to marry again, and he met his current wife through mutual contact. She had a son of her own. They got married just a month later. From an outside view, it looks like they are simply sharing a home out of convenience. The emotional closeness of a real marriage is not there. The man does not seem as cheerful as he was with his first wife. That is how life sometimes goes. Many later life couples stay together just to avoid being alone, not for love. 6. You are still eager to learn and can move around outside with ease. It is well known that reading helps people grow. This has always been true, but many elderly people get confused when outside. They struggle to read signs, cannot use phones to find information, or do not know how to pay bills digitally. Seniors do not need to study difficult subjects like astronomy or geography, but learning about how society works or basic travel tips can be very helpful. Try not to use your phone only for chatting. Instead, visit trusted websites and learn how to pay your utility bills online. This knowledge makes life much easier. 7. You have hobbies that keep life enjoyable and meaningful. At 70, you may not be able to do heavy physical activities anymore. Even dancing in the park might feel too tiring for some. Many seniors also cannot sit for long periods, so playing card games or board games might not be comfortable either. Having enjoyable hobbies brings color to daily life. You do not need to force yourself to enjoy certain things. Just find something that suits you. Whether it is chess, painting, singing, or fishing, any hobby that makes you feel good is worthwhile. Older adults need to keep a light-hearted approach to life. After retirement, many people lose direction. They may feel bored with everything or become full-time babysitters for their grandchildren. Some believe that as they grow older, they must become serious But being a cheerful, playful elder is a great thing. As you age, try to loosen up more. If you never dared to try something in your youth, now might be your chance. Missing out on things you want to do could leave you with regrets. Playfulness builds joy and confidence. Studies show that seniors who stay playful tend to live longer. The natural loss of strength, ability, and status in old age can lead to poor adjustment. A lack of emotional comfort may also lead to stress or even health problems. These can result in people losing faith in life. But staying playful helps the mind stay sharp. It slows memory decline, improves breathing and blood flow, and when shared with others, it also gives a sense of community. Most importantly, playing helps reduce loneliness. A clear and active mind supports a longer life. Many seniors who live long lives have their own ways of having fun. For example, the scientist Newton enjoyed blowing soap bubbles through a straw and watching the colors. Economist Eugen Yuan joked that he was an expert in fun. It became his second job. He played video games, wrote blog posts, solved puzzles just like young people do. There is a saying, a person without interest cannot be close to one who has hobbies. Elderly people who enjoy hobbies are always great company. 8. Your mind is still open, and you avoid comparing yourself with others. It is often said that old age brings smaller tempers, smaller thinking, and smaller hearts. This refers to anger, being difficult, and unwilling to listen. If an elderly person can stay calm and broad-minded, that is something rare. In daily life, it means they can accept the flaws of others, avoid jealousy, and not look down on their own children. They also do not keep worrying about their income or future. They live each day with care, treating the present as the best time. In today's world, being in your 70s is not that old, but that does not mean you should stop trying. Make good use of the rest of your life. Keep spreading warmth to your family. Show care to others. The more kindness you give, the happier you will feel. Old people are still people, and people deserve to live with dignity. That is all for today's message. Remember, here you are never alone. From old is gold wisdom,